Good evening, laddies, lasses, and lasses. Welcome to the click. It smells like sunshine and summer. And you know who else smells like summer? That's right, summer. Don't you smell like summer? Summer? Yes, indeed, you smell like a nice little summer flower. Summer, right in the sun, just glistening in your full glory. And all of us just get to smell you softly and gently. So anyway, that was pretty intense. Today we're going to do something very intense indeed. We're going to look into r/HolUp, which is one of my good old classic favorite subreddits with cursed memes, HolUp moments, and things that make you go, that was not what I expected. My brain has all gotten itself into a twist. So let's twist our brains together, because that makes them way more wrinkly. Enjoy. Mwah. Supermarket evacuated after spider whose bite can cause permanent erection spotted among bananas. Wait, what do you mean permanent erection? Do you mean until, like, you do something about it? Or do you mean just, like, for the rest of your life? Although, to be fair, if it's very poisonous, maybe the rest of your life is like 15 minutes. In which case, it's not that unreasonable. But if it's the rest of your life and the lifespan isn't affected by the spider bite, then it's absolutely wild. Which one is it? Clarify, please. Oh, this one is less of a HolUp, but I just find it incredibly fascinating. Las Vegas, Nevada, 1895. Look at this. This is like in the middle of Las Vegas, about 130 years ago. Isn't that absolutely wild? The only bouncer they had was like a buff little puppy standing on a table. That is beautiful. Look how much time changes. Wow.
Oh my lord, they didn't even have a TikTok back then. Oh my god.
Still not over how yesterday, when my flight landed in Nashville, our pilot said we arrived 50 minutes early because he took some shortcuts. Sir, we were in the sky. What do you mean? It's flat Earth confirmed, isn't it? Let's check in the comments to verify it's indeed flat Earth. Commercial pilot here. He got direct GPS routing instead of having to fly the airways, which are like freeways in the sky.
Is he allowed to do that? My first thought was wind.
Absolutely. We ask for it all the time and get it sometimes. The FAA is trying to implement more GPS direct routing. Okay, so it's not flat Earth. Oh my god, I guess that theory fell flat. Man, if you marry Mystique, imagine all the possibilities. Look, you have blue girl, you have blonde girl, other girl in outfit, you have Cavill girl. Cavill girl? After 3 weeks, she will beg you to want something other than Henry Cavill. Yeah, it's like, you can have a shapeshifter, but they're only gonna shift into one thing. Or you can just, date Cavill directly, I suppose. I have a really cool 40K poster on my wall. If you want to see it, Mr. Cavill. So anyway.
Please help! My biology teacher asked what's the opposite of dominant, and I confidently, I guess, confidently answered submissive to the whole class.
I mean, if it's like biology, I'm guessing it's like regressive in this. Oh my god, aren't you just a naughty little regressive? Doesn't really have the same kapow to it now, does it?
Haha, it's me, Mario, jumping about. And I found the woman, and we got to married. We got the children, and we got the old, and now we got to die. A world, the one. Oh my god, the what?
Imagine if that's really how it works out, though. Imagine, this is just level 1. You're the only conscious person in the entire world, and everyone else are just NPCs, really convincing, evolving NPCs. And then you die, and it's just like level 1 complete, and you just restart, and just... What the f***? That will be like a dark alternative to like the whole theory that we live in a simulation. My god. Oh damn, this brings me back. Isn't this like one of the trends from, I don't know, TikTok 2020 or something like that? Yeah, look at those tongue skills. Oh my god. Oh, okay, this is unexpected. Alright, where is this going? Okay, that's really going at it. Oh my... That is amazing. I love it when old people just come into random online trends and just completely wreck them. You know what they say? With great age comes great experience. Thank you, Grandma. Next meme. I just realized how incredibly cursed the insinuations of that is. But it's kind of true though, isn't it? It's still kind of true. Just because it's cursed doesn't mean it's not true.
It's been like 12 years now, and I am still haunted by the straight lady who asked me, when lesbians have naughties, how do they decide when they're done?
No.
That is so sad. No.
I felt something snap in me, and it might have been the last stringed up hope I had for humanity. JK, I had no hope left at all. Joke's on you. Next meme, please. This girl got her phone taken away by her parents, and her dad slid this under her door. Daddy-o. Hi, daughter. Hope you're behaving yourself. I love you. Heart emoji. Why are you not answering me? Oh, wait. Ha ha ha. It took him 2 minutes to find the laughing until I cry emoji. That seems about accurate for a dad texting. Most realistic bit is him texting himself. Wait a second. Yeah, it's on the right side. Oh my god, it's not even... There's so much of this that is just wrong. This is so bad. That makes it even more funny. It's just such low effort posting by this dad on physical paper. I don't understand why Ant-Man didn't go inside Thanos and resize. Welp. Oh yeah, I saw that episode the other day. That was, it's one of those few pieces of media. I'm not gonna spoil too much, right, if you haven't seen it yet. It's worth seeing, but warning, it's one of those pieces of media that kind of like gets ingrained in your brain. You know the duel in Game of Thrones with the eye squishing and that kind of stuff? It's a similar feeling to that. It feels like it just gets permanently marked on your retinas, and you can't really get it out. Beautiful times. Roses are red, cows eat grass, woman stabs husband because he refuses to eat her ass. Ah, isn't that just beautiful? Oh my god. That is a wild headline indeed. It could probably formulate it a bit more accurately to describe the absolute horror this actually is, but man, I suppose poems are a thing, aren't they? Legs plus glutes workout, dumbbells only. Oh my god, oh my god!
What color was his hair, ladies? You ain't no better than a man. You're not. And for the fellas, that's a dude. He's got you.
Yeah, he's blonde, right? I'm pretty sure he was blonde. Yeah, he's blonde. He's blonde, right? If I ever make a political party, it will focus a lot on, like, plushies, and then on top of that, it's gonna be, like, cake for the people. You know exactly what kind of cake I'm referring to. This video has a very particular vibe, doesn't it? The test isn't that hard. The test. A 22-year-old gang member is brought to an urban ED with a gunshot wound to his arm. Primary survey of the patient is intact, but handgun is found in the patient's clothes. I thought you were gonna say but. Which of the following is the most appropriate action by the physician at the time? A. Check to see if the gun is loaded. I mean, probably good to disarm it, I suppose. B. Fire the gun into the floor to discharge all the ammunition. Oh, you have this gun on the patient? Let me just fix this. Yeah, it's done. C. Place the gun away from care providers and notify local law enforcement. D. Hold the gun personally so no one can take it. Or E. Use the gun to attack rival gang members in retribution. I'm surprised one of the options isn't like, look down the barrel to check if it has a bullet inside of it or not. That's basically where we're at with this thing now. Oh my god. Attack rival gang members in retribution. Martin, 37, straight man. I am a single father of 3. They are my world. If you don't have what it takes to help me raise my kids, then move aside and let a real woman step up. If you want me alone, you have to pay for the babysitter. Must help pay for beard and haircut. Being this beautiful isn't cheap. Emoji. Must have your own car, preferably a 7-seater. Must be able to cook, clean, and be submissive. No taller than 5'7". Oh yeah, because he's 5'8" in his description. Okay, that's up. Not heavier than 100 kilograms. Must be fit, have your own source of income, and your own teeth. That is oddly specific at like the age of 37. Most people at 37 have their own teeth, with some exceptions, I suppose. Based on the fact that this profile has an edit button in the bottom right, I'm assuming this is someone who made a parody profile and took a screenshot of it to like mock the opposing side of dating, because at least according to my scientific source, which is r/Tinder, profiles like this are apparently surprisingly common nowadays. Isn't that beautiful?
One of my Twitch subs got me a Tesla. Oh my god.
I just spent $70,000 just to be called one of my Twitch subs. I am never gifting anything ever again.
I suppose, though, if you've already gifted like $70,000 to your favorite streamer, you probably donated enough for a few lifetimes there, fam. I think you're good. Symmetrical face versus $10 million. Symmetrical face.
That was not what I expected. That is not what I expected. I think I drew you when I was 8. Oh, come on. Honestly, massive respect to this dude, though. Massive respect to this dude. That's a banger freaking video. Oh my god. Imagine carrying pregnancy for 9 months only to end up giving birth to a little creature who does not only look exactly like her father, but she also taken all your husband's attention. As a woman, if your first child is a girl, just know you now have a biological co-wife. This has almost 60,000 likes. 60,000 people read this and be like, yeah, I agree with this statement. This is a completely, not unhinged, it's a completely hinged statement. Gorgeous. That is so weird. My baby girl looks just like her dad, and watching them play and bond is the sweetest thing on the planet for me. Isn't that like a beautiful thing though? Like, you know, your kids look like a combination between the love of your life and yourself. Isn't that like the ultimate victory? No? What is... If you get jealous that your kids get some attention from your husband, which I think is a good thing, it means that they're actually a present parent. Most people would probably take that as a positive, but it's like, they're not paying attention to me, oh my god, and then start competing with your own daughter. That is, that's pretty nuts. What up, fellow tech bros? Welcome to Clicky Techie Bro Corner YouTube second channel. Today, we're gonna look at a tech on how to fix your cables at home. Look at this cable hanger, it's beautiful. You just attach it on this side of the... and then you just plug it in, and if you're lucky, your house doesn't explode. Hey kid, here is some identification you'll need for the rest of your life, but you're not allowed to laminate it. We went ahead and printed it on gas station toilet paper for you. Look at this beautiful. This number has been established for... It does look like someone took it on this paper, doesn't it? Are you going to sleep? Yes, I am now. Shut up. In Darth Vader's death scene, you can hear blaster shots going off in the background. Luke is the only rebel on Death Star 2, and the stormtroopers aren't shooting at him. The Death Star is getting ready to explode, and all the Imperial troops are evacuating. So the only thing those blaster shots could be are stormtroopers killing each other for spots on the ships. Oh my god! That is... yeah, I don't think they thought that through in, like, the making of the movie, if I'm gonna be honest. Probably just like, ooh, ambient war noises, you know? But if you think about it, that's really the only insinuation it could be. That is so dark. I always wondered what I would look like without glasses. Can someone help? Say no more, fam. Ugh. 1960s NASA scientist after he shouted age as a joke, but half the room stood to attention. Yeah, that's a little bit of a controversial piece of history, isn't it? My god.
I saw this really cute guy at the grocery store the other day, so naturally I followed him to the checkout counter, and when he gave the cashier his credit card, I peeped it to see what his name was.
Okay.
And then I Googled him and found his social media profiles, and I was able to tell that he was single. So I went through his friends list, and I found his mother's page.
Okay.
And then I looked through his mother's page, and I saw that she was a member of this book club that's in my area. So I sent a request to join the book club. So I went to the book club meeting, and I met his mom there, and we bonded over some books that we both liked.
Okay.
And she just thought I was so nice, and I brought it up randomly in conversation that I was single.
Oh,
and
randomly.
she let me know that she had a son that was single also that lived in the area, and maybe it would be cool for us to get together and chat sometime. So I gave her my number, which she gave to her son, and this morning he texted me and asked if I'd like to get together this weekend and do something. So I guess we're gonna go on a date. I'm really excited.
What? I didn't think it would go that far. You know, when I heard it first, it's like, oh, I peeped over and checked this name and be like, oh, they're gonna come up with like a cheesy pickup line pun based on their name. Like, hey there, Charlie, would you want to char me? That's really sucked. But anyway, yeah, so maybe that's why they didn't do it. But I didn't expect him to go on Facebook, find the mom, and like rizz the mom before rizzing the dude. What kind of thing is this? Like when you try to rizz someone via their parents, I'm not sure if this is creepy or like modern dating strategies. Am I too old to understand this? I don't know, man. This is really weird. Like, is she actually gonna come forward about this while they're dating? Like, hey there, I saw you in the grocery lines. I stalked your social media, and then I risked up your mom to make sure I could get this date with you. That's like, how would someone react if that's how they broke the ice? That's wild. Good evening. I am Blorp, your delivery driver. Your address is correct. Yes, bring the delivery right to her door and tell her I'm sorry. She blocked me everywhere.
Okay, got it. Her brother opened the door, but I asked him to pass your message. Thank you. She doesn't have a brother, but thank you anyway. Okay, so of course the HolUp moment here that is intended is like, oh my god, they thought they were a brother, but it's not, they already moved on, oh my god. But the weirdest part about this is that if someone has blocked you on everything and clearly doesn't want interactions with you, why do you like send delivery drivers to their door with the intention of like borderline harassing them when they have already made it clear they don't want anything to do with you? That is wild. That is the real HolUp here. That is unhinged.
Flexing in front of the mirror, yes. People act like I'm not gorgeous because I made love with a dog. Can I pet the dog? People like kinky girls too.
That's not the description I would use for. Okay.
At least you know I'm down for everything. Some girls don't even get splooshies. Oh my god.
One thing I do appreciate about this post, though, is just how much weird, unhinged mashy-mushy they have managed to fit in such a few amount of words. Like, the density of unhingedness is pretty high. They are both like a quirky girl, shaming other girls for intimate related things, saying that just like, oh, casually making love to animals is just a kink, and trying to equate other kinky people to that too, as if this isn't like just a literal crime.
It's just so much. It's so much.
This is kind of like being like, hey girl, I heard you like bad boys. Well, I don't use the measurement for my mouthwash. But instead being like, hey, I heard you like bad boys. Well, I murder people. It's like, the scale between the two is kind of like, oh my.
Oh my god, we got a little propeller thing.
This reminds me of some kind of upside-down helicopter that tries to start the engine and the whole helicopter just starts spinning instead. Isn't that the vibe?
If you do not study, you'll end up like him. If you study well, you'll be able to make a better world for him. Haha.
I have a PhD in theoretical astrophysics. Man, this is just a reflection of the modern job market, isn't it? Darn seals can't get jobs anywhere. Disgusting racist system.
I don't need a man to know how to put oil in my own car.
Is that just like kitchen food oil? Oh dear. And why is the dude in the background just poorly photoshopped in? Did the person making this post just crop in a random dude? He doesn't even have a shadow. What is going on in this picture? NBC4 Washington. Millennials and Gen Zers are pulling in bigger paychecks, but much of their spending power is fueling short-term purchases like groceries and vacations, not savings.
Short-term purchases like groceries. Those darn millennials, if they just stopped buying food, they could easily afford a house.
Disgusting. So tonight, I was cleaning out my grandma's attic and just found this. I need everyone's advice on what to do next. Currently, I'm in the fetal position on the attic floor and quietly sobbing into my old teddy bear. Enjoy Coca-Cola. $1. Look at it. $2. Touch it. $3. Watch me touch it. $4. Touch it while I touch my toes. Touch it while I touch. Oh, okay. Okay, I pictured something very, very strange, but I think I get it. $5, touch it while I touch your toes. $10, HJ. $12, BJ. $15, ZJ. What is... H stands for hand, obviously. B stands for blow. What does Z stand for? Do I want to Google this? Do you want to... Urban Dictionary. ZJ stands for zebra job. This is when two ladies, one black and one white, give a service regarding your grabby organs with their fingers interlocked, this becoming black and white striped. Times have surely changed. Oh my lord, out of all the things I thought this could have been, I could never have imagined that in a billion years, and I would say I have a pretty vivid fantasy. I feel my soul just took a little, like, permanent scarring right there.
Oh, just swiping a little bit of Tinder. I didn't know. Oh dear. This is modern love. No, 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 no.
She just looks over and be like, you got a problem. Online dating. Isn't that well, it's not a beautiful phenomenon, but it's very intriguing, isn't it? I think for men, the best description I've heard is that online dating is kind of like finding a drink in a desert, and I think videos like this kind of showcase it nicely. And for women, it's like trying to find a drink in a swamp. As a woman, you will always find someone to send you certainly charged messages and various imagery on these kind of apps, but it's almost always just like skunky swamp water, you know, when you're looking for that sweet crystal water. And as a man, good luck gargling sand. Everyone is miserable. Oh, yes.
Hello, I'm recording. Mwah, mwah.
I promise that was real. I see people sometimes. Anyway, next post.
You are so handsome. If it were the 1800s, I would buy and save you. What the f...
TikTok. One of those places that just bring out parts of humanity you never thought would be there, but here we are, baby. Wow.
My 19-year-old daughter made me a granny at the age of 36. I'm still shook and traumatized. She hid the pregnancy for 9 months up until her water broke after God-fear AMA 2000.
Wait a second. 19-year-old daughter made me a granny at the age of 36. Oh dear, that math doesn't very math, does it? Oh my. Oh. Well, the Bible says being gay is fine as long as you're high. A man who lays with another man should be stoned. Leviticus 20:13 ESV. Yes, indeed, you see, good things often comes in pairs, don't they? Oh my. For once, maybe I agree with the booble. Okay, but like speaking of interpretations and that kind of stuff and taking things out of context, that is an absolutely hilarious interpretation. Oh my, I love that. What is this picture? This is a democratic treason! I mean, okay, sorry, I've been playing too much Helldivers, but
no, look at your bug waifu. It's a praying mantis waifu. Wow.
Realization? Oh yeah, because praying mantis ladies eat the head of the male after they are done with intimate activity, so to say. Very wholesome. Gives a whole new meaning of giving head, doesn't it? It's a bit literal, right? It's like, here you go. Daily Star. Anus-eating virus that kills 30% of people is spreading. Something has happened. Experts have admitted that they currently do not know why the number of cases has risen so much for this year, which commenter's note has made people sit up and notice. There are so many formulations in this article that makes me so confused. What?
It's okay to be native, it's okay to be Asian, it's okay to be Latino. It's okay to be white. This is such a bad... Why does this have 74,000 likes? I swear to God, humanity is so screwed.
Wouldn't it be absolutely amazing if there is like an alien species out there, like listening in to you know, potential other aliens out in space, which would be kind of us, and the first thing they see is like a cursed TikTok? I'm not sure if they would ignore us or just nuke us, you know? Which one do you think? Let me know in the comments. Yippee! The innocent won't understand what problem is being solved. Ah, look at this. The bed is attached to the wall. Obviously, they do this when edging. As in, you know, avoiding falling over the edge of the flat earth. That's what it is. It's okay, YouTube. We're just talking about conspiracies. Here, it's fine. My girl went protesting and came back like this. Frick the police. What sort of protest was it, though? What sort of protest are we talking? Bro accidentally passed the test.
Whoa, Jenny. Is your sister home?
No. But I'm here.
Yes, run, my boy.
You passed the test.
A test?
I put my sister up to it.
Oh, Jake! You do love me!
I think I've seen this one before. Isn't this like an old ad or something like that? You know what the wildest thing is as well? Is that the sister was perfectly fine with it. Hey, sister, can you try to just frick my BF? And she's like, yeah, sis, I gotcha. So it's like, if everything works out fine, you helped reinforce your sister's relationship with this super toxic testing stuff. But if it didn't succeed, you just got laid with your sister's boyfriend. The fact that the sister agreed to it is like the wildest part. Understanding and preventing microaggressions. Think of an image for this headline. Local Irish couple contributes to cultural art exhibit. Select an image. So here's one couple on the left and another on the right. Which image is closer to your first expectation? Is this just a trap? Is this just a bait? I feel like none of them do it, right? Like, I think it's obvious what... There's like some stupid company test, isn't it, for like diversity and stuff, but... I feel like none of them have anything to do with it. One is a random stock photo of a couple that happens to be interracial, and the other one is a couple of people in like a school library. This has nothing to do with anything. What a garbage question.
I will take this over any expensive night out hard. Look how cozy it is. It's just lights and couples on the floor and watching this I hate that I know what video that is. Oh my god, I hate this so much. Avril Lavigne. I've never actually pronounced that last name, I just realized. I don't actually know how you... Avril Lavigne? Nailed it. Singing Bite Me on the Dick. Clark Rockin' New Year's Eve 2022 show. Sending this to my students to explain why I put titles in quotes. Oh! Singing Bite Me on the Dick, which is like the Dick Clark Rockin' New... Okay, so it's the name of like the show or something, and Bite Me is the song. That makes way more sense. Self-driving cars aren't even hard to make, lol. Just programming not to hit stuff. If going to hit stuff, don't. That was really freaking easy. I don't know what the hype around self-driving stuff in Tesla is really. This is it. It's 2 lines of code, fam. 2 lines of code. Due to a system outage, we are card only temporarily, and our staff can't do math. I wonder if the staff put this up themselves. They were like, you know what? I don't get paid enough to do like these maths with people paying with odd numbers and stuff. I'm just gonna put this up, you know? It's not broken at all. I'm just so done. Workout ball, $15 sold. Description, used only once. Cleaned with vinegar, still in great condition. Okay, we have to censor some of that, but imagine like there is a bouncy ball with a 3rd attachment point. Okay. Boeing faces tricky balance between safety and financial performance. Hi, yes, I have a question. Thank you. What the actual Yeah, I agree, yeah. The tricky balance, should we just explode some passengers? Or should we consider safety? The choices, the difficult choices. How to touch a man's heart. That you should probably get that checked. Oh my lord. The way to a man's heart goes through... Great. That's just great. Sprite. Sponsored showers. Shower in Sprite today. Does this mean the shower is sponsored? Or is it actually Sprite inside of this thing? Imagine if it's actually Sprite, man, how sticky you would get. And then just sit in the sun and the sand and just have it stick to you. You're like, oh my god, I wish I could become clean, but you can't because the only shower is filled with Sprite. I guess you could go in the water. I guess you could do that, so it's not that bad. When anime girls do that face melt thing. Yeah, it's a universal thing, isn't it? Star beautiful Christian families or make atheists rage. Ignore the Mormon temple. Look at this random AI picture of this bazonger's wife and this random dude holding a baby with a Mormon temple in the background and a bunch of planets, or it's moons maybe. This isn't even Earth. Oh my god. If there was one thing I could not have predicted regarding AI and the evolution of technology, is how many like abhorrent, politically adjacent takes I have seen trying to justify their take using a really shitty generated image, and they couldn't even be fucked to actually generate an image that better represented what it is. Like, this looks more fascinating, like, oh my god, which planet did you go to colonize it with giant churches that has like 15 moons? That's like, that though, that's not the takeaway. The takeaway is that this is a Christian family or something. What? I feel like I'm losing my mind. First time playing this game.
Where are my awards?
Oh my, is this like...
I can't believe I'm doing such a good park. I'm getting an award already.
Oh my god, it's one of the Tycoon games.
Awards.
Most disappointing park award. Is this actually a real award in the game? That is so sad. Oh my god. Imagine if you're going to school and you get an award for like shittiest grades of the year. Dear God. Would that be like a good thing or a bad thing? Nowadays there's a lot of arguments about like awards or participation trophies and back in my day and all that kind of stuff. How would it affect humanity and children, for example, if we stopped giving out awards, but we gave out like sarcastic awards for the people that performed the worst? What would the actual effect be? That sounds horrible. Ah, you winning, son?
No, some guy keeps kicking my ass and calling me Bish Nugget. He says he fricks my mom every night.
Damn right I do, Bish Nugget.
Why is that such a funny insult? I need to use that. Oh my god, look at this ring that I got. Always remember the tiny details of your outfit before making an announcement via social media.
Oh yeah, she's missing paint on one of her fingers. That's probably something to consider before doing it. Oh yeah, and the wristband also says splooshy sloot.
It's all about the little things, innit?
9 Wells Hospital. Don't hide yourself. Awaken the woman in you for a green and caring society. Look, so the nurse is preggo, the lady in the middle is preggo, and is the child preggo too? Happy International Women's Day. I'm sorry, 9 Wells Hospital. What in the actual ass is this?
When you let AI art do your marketing and you don't even bother screening it. Did he even put... This is so bad. They just confidently posted. Oh my god.
I can sort of see what they would be going for, right? It's like, we will accept you and help you if you went through something tragic, no matter which age you're in, for example. That could have been a direction to take it in, which is like sort of supportive and wholesome in a way. But this just looks really cursed, man. This is probably not the kind of imagery you should use for this. Oh my lord. Michael Cera says he almost married Aubrey Plaza just to get a divorce and call her my ex-wife. Plaza previously said the two started dating after meeting on the Scott Pilgrim vs. the World set.
Just do it for the meme.
You know, peeps at home, it's important to take care of our bees, because without bees, a lot of plants and stuff are gonna die. So look at this, they're just teaching the younger generation to care for bees, and safety is important, so it's important to wear this. Wait a second, where's the baby safety? You just put on your safety stuff and just like, the baby can be outside, that's fine. A little bit of bee stings never hurt nobody, especially babies. Is this intentional? I feel like this might just be like a crappy staged photo shoot for like a stock photo or something. I really hope it's not a real beehive. How did Sandy Cheeks pass away? Sandy Cheeks passed away at the age of 44 on July 14th, 2017, just several days after her birthday and after she overdosed on... Why is this from like SpongeBob? The band released a... Did Google just mix up random imagery? Why are they talking about SpongeBob characters doing cocaine? Dear God, Google, please. What's wrong? You can't find your brain? Teacher? Sup? This guy is being a effing dumbass. Can I help him? Alright, fine. I think this film is probably taken from some other alternative form of media. I don't think the subtitles are real. I'm gonna be honest here. Oh, this is very wholesome. I have a tip for you. Okay. Just use common sense, you dumb frick.
The subtitles mixed with like the overly happy demeanor just absolutely gets me. Hi there. Have you considered just, I don't know, turning on your brain? It's not that difficult. Just stop being stupid, you silly.
Maybe this is like some parallel universe stuff when it comes to motivational speaking. Maybe that's a thing. Does it move? Yes. Should it? No. Duct tape? Yes. No problem. Does it move? No. Should it? No. No problem. Yes. Oil. Come on. Oh. I mean, it's probably going to move in some ways, but more like, you know, slide down a slope maybe, not in the way you hope. No. Smell your game. This aroma diffuser adds scent to video games. It delivers smell profiles like rain, gunfire explosions, racing cars, storms, and more. I am the great mighty Pooh! Okay, I can see this being great, right? For like racing game, you just get that new car smell. Or for like a cooking simulator, and just, oh my god, really gets you going in the mood. Almost makes you want to cook IRL instead of a video game. Isn't life quirky in that way? But instead, it's just gonna do this. Remember just running into like a bathroom in some video games, just smells like Realism isn't always a good thing. The Nickelodeon logo is Epstein's Island. Truth in plain sight. Ah, we're back to these kind of conspiracies where we like vaguely connect patterns. My god, yes indeed. I mean, it's obviously a bit sarcastic and everything like that, but it's always kind of funny, you know, when you see those kind of people being very serious about it. Cast iron experts, please help. Meat sticks to the pan a lot. I wonder why. Is that pan even made of iron anymore? It looks like a rock. Are you cooking on a rock? Drew Gooden. A pro tip, if you ever text something weird to your GF, just say, oh, sorry, wrong person, and she will let it go. Works every time. Bay. I want to bounce up and down on that butt like it's my own personal trampoline. What? Lol? Sorry, wrong person. Wait, who the frick was that for? Whose butt do you... Oh, that was close. Whew. Saved by the bell. That was a close one, but this excuse always works just fine. Lemao. Oh, he's swiping Tinder. Look at that. We had the girl swiping no on everything, and here's the boy swiping yes on everything. You see what I mean? Online dating for boys is like walking through a desert looking for a drink. Online dating for girls is like walking through a swamp looking for a drink. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? Yes, indeed. Let's all be miserable together. Wholesome vibes. You know, the more I think about it, I'm starting to wonder if online dating has just been like a huge disservice overall to like the younger generation. Because it completely eradicates how people like just meet normally. Like most of the time when I have met someone I vibe with, right, on that kind of level, it's usually not been someone I go to seek out specifically and be like, hey, let's go on a date, because that just turns into like a job interview. You know, it's weird and uncomfortable. It's usually someone you meet, like a friend of a friend, or you meet them at some activity, or like, you know, at uni or something like that, and then you just start talking and you start vibing, and then after a while you're like, oh my god, aren't you good looking? and then it just works out, right? I also think the demographics on dating apps is just disastrous. Isn't like 80% of people on Tinder, for example, are like dudes? I think that's just a recipe for disaster. You know, the desert swamp kind of logic really makes sense when you take that into consideration. Ooh, the modern world. Wait, let me check it out. Actually, my demographics right now for my channel is 48.5% women's, 42.9% men's, and 8.6% of specified by user. Man, I should start a dating app. This would really work. Click dating really makes you click. Oh my god, is this gonna be my next career step after I'm done all my plushies? Oh my god. Let me know in the comments if you want to click dating app. Although I suppose based on the demographic, it's like half of them are going to be furries and the other half are going to be gay, but in like opposite directions. But wait a second, based on the demographic, it's like equal everywhere, so it's still going to work. Oh my god, yes, it's a waterproof plan. Click dating, here I come. Find the person you click with. It even has a slogan figured out already. Holy shit. Lyrica. 18 horse lap dancer. What does that mean? If you're looking for a girl with a good personality, you're in luck because I have multiple. It's just dating apps are a thing. The funniest and nicest thing a guy ever did for me while I was walking alone at night was, miss, can I pass you so this is less weird? And I laughed and let him, so I could follow him home and watch him sleep. Oh, this is Twilight in a nutshell, isn't it? Non mi prung senza valor. Nail that one. Do not unsheathe me without reason. Do not wield me without valor. Ah, new idea for a pee-pee tattoo. Just enjoying a good old bath. Oh, wait, oh my god, a shark. It was just me, I just have a shark thing. Wait a minute, who the frick are you? Isn't that like a legit strat though? If you just shock people with something else that is purposefully to be shocking, you can just get away with other stuff, right? I think this is like a legitimate strat. This is sort of what like magicians do with their tricks, you know, you make people focus on the wrong thing. You can use the same strategy, for example, if you need to ask for money. You're like, oh my god, bro, can I borrow $10,000? And they're like, oh my god, no. And then you argue with them for a bit, and then after a while, you're like, fine, what about $100? And you're like, oh, that's way more reasonable. Here's $100. But if you had started with $100, they would never have said yes. Psychology strats. Oh my god, no, it's violent puppy. Oh, please, woman. Oh, shoot the puppy quickly with your bow and arrow. Oh my god. It's very dramatic. Pachoosh. Oh my god. You're gonna save Whammon. Oh, maybe it's a tiny bear. No, it's a puppy. It is a puppy. But no worries. Puppy's gonna get... I mean, the dog let go, so I suppose it sorta worked, right? It's kinda worked. Harassing women passengers is a punishable offense. But why is the dude smiling? Why did he put like a smiling... I get this is supposed to be like, you know, a wholesome public ad kind of vibe or something, but maybe the dude shouldn't have like a big wide smile, you know? Maybe that's a bad idea in this case. A family's heritage brings unexpected surprises and conversation on racial identity. Hashtag family roots. White mom claims her baby is black because of a black ancestor, but her husband is white. In case anyone is interested, the DNA results are in, and surprise, Paul is not the father. This is hilarious. She claims it's dormant DNA from her ex that got reactivated when she got COVID in 2023. No, not this kind of garbage. This is the same kind of garbage theory that those alpha male podcasts push and be like, every time a woman is intimate, a little bit of the male DNA scrapes off and permanently infects her, so that's why purity is so important. Although this isn't real at all. It's like super debunked BS, but she's using the same logic. Poor bastard believes her story and is staying with her. I mean, maybe for the sake of the kid, I suppose, but I really hope he doesn't, like, legitimately believe it, because that is some bogus, man. A school in Russian prison. It's nice they let her keep teaching.
My dad likes sugar. Sugar so much he eats it with his nose. Leaves me messages in his Minecraft server. Likes my feet.
What is Google? It appears there's a housing shortage. How can we reduce housing costs in the city? Oh, let's say high housing costs are good. Price controls. Why don't we just build more housing?
The house is just tiny.
Oh, that is so funny. That is so funny, because usually the meme is like from a skyscraper and just falls down, right? But in this case, even the office building is a small little pile, and there's no housing anywhere, and that's why it's so pricey. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful and relatable? I love being a millennial. Well, laddies, lasses, and lassos, I do hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed having you here today, especially you, Summer. You still smell like sweet summer flowers. Oh, yes, indeed. Summer. Anyway, this is getting intense again. Have an amazing rest of your day, because you deserve it, and I will see you in the very next video. And take care. Mwah.